Hey there, and happy Thursday afternoon to you from beautiful, sunny Fresno. Who was it that once said, if you're going through hell, don't stop? You know, a lot of people right now are grieving the loss of things in their daily lives, weekly routines totally shattered, and perhaps even more momentous, people who would have had major once-in-a-lifetime events are not able to experience the joy of walking across a graduation stage or of being with a family to celebrate an important birthday or a special anniversary. Like my son and his fiancée who are supposed to get married next month, to miss out on that important event of having family and friends be there to affirm and remember this special day together. They'll still get married, but it certainly won't be as they had imagined it. So many things in life right now are not the way we pictured we'd be spending our lives here in the middle of May 2020. So what is it that we're supposed to do in the middle of such upheaval and disruption to our daily lives? But if you're going through hell, don't stop. That simply means that we are to keep on moving, keep growing. It would be a double tragedy, not only to experience this pandemic and the things that we're losing and missing out on, but it would be a second level of loss if we learned nothing from this, if we did not use this disruption in some positive way for our own lives, if we didn't step back and say, what is God teaching me right now? What work does God need to do in my life? A number of years ago, there was a major strike in the London transit system. Subways were closed, at least most of them, for a period of time, and folks had to find new ways to get to work and school and get around town. And folks learned new routines during this period of disruption. What was interesting was that as they studied after the strike was over, after the subway lines had gone back to running as normal, they discovered that not everyone went back to riding the subways again. But some people had discovered new routines, new ways of getting around that they now preferred to their old ways of riding the tube. And I wonder right now, in this time of disruption, are you simply just dying to get back to your old ways? Or are you taking this as an opportunity to explore whether or not there might be better routines available for you in your life once this pandemic is over, or at least once a new normal is established? Are you simply on autopilot and not doing any examination of your life? Unexamined life is the greatest tragedy of all. But disruption can be a time of tremendous growth if you let it. The good news about our faith is that we have a God who doesn't need perfection in order to make something beautiful. God works with mud and mess all the time. It's the story of Genesis 2 of how God took the dirt and scooped out this messy substance and created from it a human being, man, Adam. And God's story throughout history is of working with messy situations, working in the middle of chaos to bring something good and beautiful. Romans 8:28 says that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Now I know that some translations, in my opinion, warp the meaning of this by saying that God uses all things and makes them good. We know that's not always true. There are people who lose their lives. There are people who lose their livelihoods, people who lose many important things in this life, and there's no way to simply say, well, that's for the good. But what we do know is that in the midst of those messy and ugly, difficult situations, God is at work. And if we will allow God, God can make something good even out of a mess. And so allow this period of disruption to be not just the bad stuff you're going through, but to also be a time of reflection. Are there patterns, are there routines in your life that need to be changed once you come out of this? What is God teaching you? Hope you have a great and blessed day.